Come with me as I embark on a journey of a lifetime through the heart of the Middle East. I have hired a car and intend to travel the incredible country of Jordan. From the ancient city of Jerash to the Dead Sea, I go canyoning, I visit a world wonder, stay at a Bedouin camp, and so much more. The first stop on my road trip itinerary was Amman, the capital of Jordan. I then explored the ancient city of Jerash before driving south to the incredible Dead Sea. Next, I adventured through the deep ravines of Wadi Mujib. You can view each of these vlogs already published on my channel. But today, I am heading further south to one of the wonders of the world, Petra. So here we are, the main event of Petra, the wonder of the world, the Treasury. And once you get past all of the hawkers and the people trying to sell you camel rides or take you up to an Insta-famous spot, you really get to take in the immensity of the Treasury. I mean, this was hand-carved into the side of a massive cliff. Petra was established in 312 BC and quickly became a very affluent trading route for things like silk and spices, ivory and incense. And people came from all over the world, from China, all the way from China and India, Saudi Arabia, Greece and Rome, of course. The Romans took over Petra in 106 AD. So just like Jerash, you can see a lot of Roman architecture and style choices here, kind of a bit like the Amphitheater behind me. Now this amphitheater was painstakingly carved into the side of the rock. So it wasn't built, it was actually carved, and it was carved to seat over 4,000 people. Look at this beautiful pattern in the rock face here. No wonder Petra is known as the Rose City. There's layers of red and pink, yellow, browns, and they are so vibrant. I imagine back in the day this tomb was beautifully polished and those colours were even more prominent. Petra has thousands of tombs, and I've come to the royal tombs, which is where the Nabatean royalty was buried. But what is beautiful about these tombs are their roofs. They look like they've been painted in these beautiful bright red, black, yellow colours, and the patterns are just gorgeous waves, but it's all natural rock. I mean, it looks like it should be a roof in the Vatican or something. Petra is huge. It is so much more than just the Treasury. It's actually 263 square kilometers. That's roughly 50,000 football fields. So there is a lot of walking to do, and people normally spend about 2 days discovering the whole place. And interestingly though, only 5% of Petra has been uncovered. So that's still 95% of this huge city is still underground and yet to be excavated. It must have just been mammoth, such a mammoth place. Sometimes history, places like Petra, archaeological sites, really frustrate me. I want to know more. I want to know more about the people that lived here. Like, I'm in this incredible Byzantine church right now, and there's these beautiful mosaics. I want to know who made them. They're artists. I want to know if they loved their job. I want to know if this was just a family trade. I want to know what made them laugh, what they found funny. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful that I can travel the world and experience these places, but it's a tease. It's like putting a big fat chocolate cake in front of me and then saying I'm only allowed the tiniest little slither of a slice. The furthest away site in Petra is El Dir, also known as the Monastery. Now it is all the way over the other side of Petra, and then about a 40-minute slog up some fairly steep stairs. I'm not gonna lie, it took a long time, and in 35 degrees Celsius heat it was not fun, but you're definitely rewarded when you get to the top. So this looks a lot like the Treasury, but it's not as well loved or famous as the Treasury, even though this is bigger, because it doesn't have that beautiful magical entrance to the Sikh, and it doesn't have that beautiful red rock or the details that the Treasury has. And this was actually never a tomb, it was a temple, and then later changed into a church in the Byzantine era, and that's why it's called a monastery. In my next vlog, I get lost amongst the red desert sands of Wadi Rum. So make sure you like, subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the last leg of my epic road trip through Jordan.